Well, hello everyone and welcome to our 10 minutes on the fly. I want to say thank you for joining me. My name is Cassandra. I would like you to like, share, and subscribe to all your amazing family and friends who are awesome and nice. And if they're evil, just tell them I will use a chainsaw to cut their nuts and their vajayjays off. What was I going to tell y'all today? So today I think we still need to be discussing content creation and the dangers of content creators and the fact that they all lie. They are all complete liars, folks. Meaning I literally went on a live post today with some dude who's literally been live for the last 4 hours and claims to be a police officer. Dude ain't no police officer. He's even got a picture of a kid that he's pretending to be his son. You want to understand that they like to prey on women who are desperate for men. Because women like Mona Van exist to terrorize people. So I'm not sure how you cannot understand the catastrophe of this whole circuit of what you all have created by using the internet. I'll give you an example. During COVID-19, I made a picture of a stuffed gold teddy bear my sister made out of a t-shirt of a friend that died. I was feeling nostalgic and I was making pancakes in the morning, and I took a photo of it with the scarf that was around the neck of the bear on my neck, had the bear in the picture, and instead of you all asking me what that was about, you judged the shit out of me because you have no heart inside your body. You don't have any emotions at all. And then two, a pervert came onto my platform and tried to traffic me. He had pictures of himself in his underwear sitting on the countertop and a bunch of other weird stuff. I said, "You're a trafficker." I called him out and he said, "Less F-U-C-K." It carried on to the conversation of where I finally blocked him. Sex trafficker. You want to understand that during that process, I also blocked a man who was on my Twitter account. When a man takes a picture with the phone here, they want you to look up at them as if you're giving them a BJ. That's how sick these people are. If you have a profile photo of someone like this, with their eyes wide-eyed, they have mental problems. However, they have a capability of manipulating young children and manipulating minds of you who are on the other end to make you think that they're attractive. So they could use a cover story, meaning the guy in the bikini underwear was probably some African psycho addict they're all addicts, they're all porn addicts. However, the porn addiction really stems from the females that allow them to be viewed. See? That was really weird. I got to take a look and see what that was. But not yet, not right now. Porn addiction. Women are actually the porn addicts. They create the porn addiction. They create the psychosis of the male. However, no one in the history of existence has ever addressed this concern. Now, what we're seeing with Mona Van now is they've taken her photographs and they've connected to porn sites. They've connected her photographs and they've done it with other females. Not even famous ones. They probably did it to my page too, where you're looking attractive, and for her, she's creating erotica. It's called soft porn. So she's actually a soft porn actress who's working alongside an entrepreneur that gets people's dicks hard when they're looking at the two of them, as if that's possible for them. So that's how she's trying to sell sex. So for her, she sits there with her feet exposed, and now she becomes a foot fetish model, meaning men are jacking off while they're looking at her feet. Although she's so brain dead inside that she's literally going, oh, every attractive man, like actor and musician, etc., wants to F me and wants to be with me, etc., etc., etc. However, I'm going to tell you that the majority of people are not attractive like Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise, nor do they have the intelligence level of them. And the list goes on and on. Of course, Gary Vaynerchuk as well. However, I want you to notice that when Gary Vaynerchuk was in his 20s, Mona Van would never have talked to him. The only reason she's talking to him now, she thinks he's unattractive. The only reason she's talking to him now is, one, because he's expanded himself to be able to be with someone like that. And two, because he portrays himself in a certain way in front of an audience, as well as money, and then they can pose together in a certain way. That's called movie. That's not real. You want to understand that if you're really out to create for your community, that you want to be in an authentic relationship. And I'm talking authentic relationship in front of people, meaning let's pretend Gary's actually here right now. That means Gary's here. Hello, Gary. Hey, Gary. Hold on. Hey, Gary. How are you today? Oh, I'm doing just great. How are you? Yes, it's a little corny and a little hokey, but that's what life's all about. No one wants to sit there and watch me and Gary stick our tongues down each other's throat. People know at this time that it's so confusing how to be in a relationship with someone, how to trust someone. They don't trust anyone these days because of relationships like Mona Van, because of relationships like Kim Kardashian, because of relationships like any Hollywood celebrity or content creator out there, because it's all a facade of reality. It's not real. These folks don't know how to interact with each other in real life without portraying their persona of their brand. Even behind the doors, they then take on a new form of perspective and personality of a brand. Now, everybody wants to be famous. So what does that tell you about the way society is operating at this time? Content creation is not only a troublesome business, but it's also a dangerous business when it comes to societal norms, when it comes to educating people, because uneducated people are now trying to educate people. So for example, Louise Hay has a lot of information on Heal Your Life, and I won't say any more because I'm not giving away free information. However, J-Lo has tried to portray that as her MO on how to behave in her life to get you addicted to her message. Well, I'm here to tell you that J-Lo doesn't operate that way. J-Lo operates at the white party, where she does cocaine, where she bosses Ben around, where she abuses the audience, where she's not a good person, where she does Illuminati tricks and bullcrap because of the mass quantity that's been able to connect to her via internet that started with Jenny from the block. That girl ain't no Jenny from the block no more. So I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying right now. As a content creator, as you start to grow your platform, you want to know that you're up against women who behave like prostitutes and men who are unimaginably still attracted to that. So you're going to tell me that you're attracted to someone with fake titties, a fake ass, a fake personality, chasing your money, doesn't even look good on your arm. You don't have fun when you're next to her. You literally just want clout and a following. I mean, come on. Not specifically speaking to anyone, by the way. I'm talking to the vast majority of you, like Michael Rubin, like Will Smith. They all do it, folks. Meaning, we literally watched Adam Levine and Bahati Prinsloo on the freaking red carpet, where she literally just had a baby with some other dude, and he's all kissing on her face seductively in front of the cameras. Like, what is the purpose of that? What is the purpose of Kourtney Kardashian sticking her tongue down Travis's throat at a red carpet event? That means you actually have no intimacy. You have no connection. You are just a fake couple. You're a fake couple. The fact that you portrayed your wedding in the light that you portrayed it in tells us that you're not real people. You're movie stars who live a movie star life, which means there's no substance there. Now, as a professional person living a professional life where you go out into the workforce and have to be one-on-one, how is that affecting your life? You're feeling like you can't live up to that expectation because your woman thinks that that's normal behavior. Like, I'm like still trying to figure out where the grown-ups went on these platforms. Like, I don't really give a shit about fans and followers, nor do I give a shit about how much money that's being created, because I care more about the logistics of unraveling the bullshit that each and every one of you have created working with the devil. You worked with the devil if you got any fans and followers in the last 5 years. And I can battle your energy like you won't believe. This isn't ambitious. This is called, I'm fighting for my children. I'm fighting for the rights of humanity. And I'm fighting for the realism of what life is and why we're here. However, you never, ever seem to take a moment to take a step back and to really analyze why we're here on this planet, except for you to look cool. You think your ambition and your goals and your dreams are why you're here? That's called paper chasing or money chasing. Now we're having to deal with a country leadership team known as the Democrats who don't protect us from fake police officers on a Chinese platform. What is wrong with this picture? What is wrong with this picture that Kim Kardashian can have a fake law degree and that the Democratic Party will support it because she can go into a courtroom and she can fight the energy in the courtroom, which is really what a lawyer is all up to, and bully her way into lying about laws and rules so that she can control the planet. Because she's an actress, but she ain't a really good one, because when she's actually in movies, she's horrible, isn't she? She's only got one role that she can play, which is demon bitch. Now, I would like to know when you're going to have some cojones to expose this. We're just working some energy right now, y'all. Kindness doesn't work right now. Do not be kind. I would even say your kind candor needs to shift into just being direct and honest. No gratitude. You need to only be self-aware in the aspects of how am I operating in the battle zone. Meaning, I want to run these bitches over and I'm going to run them over. How am I going to do that? Because we are going to tear down the tallest building, because the tallest building is Kim Kardashian, and she's a psycho slut who's created millions of other women just like her. And that's why we're in this mess, destroying not only networks of women community who they have destroyed. They've destroyed men's lives. They've destroyed, they've created so much porn addiction that men literally look at little babies' vaginas and they want to put their dick inside there. That's why there is an $8 billion, I mean, it might even be $42 billion, I'm not sure. Who do you think the customers are, Al Pacino? Who do you think are the customers paying for these children? They're people. They're not like an essence of money just shifting. No, these men are actually abusing these little boys and these little girls. And Kim Kardashian is one of the ones who has created it for herself, for her children. Kim Kardashian has done this to her daughter North by portraying her daughter North, who's 10 years old, who now looks like she's 15. That's the kind of mother Kim Kardashian actually is. And wait till you see the other ones as they grow. Well, Khloe Kardashian claims to be raising Black China's child. Did you not see that video where Rob and Khloe are proclaiming that they're raising, is it Dream? When first of all, we've got Tristan as a father, we've got Black China as a mother. Who the hell do you think you are? However, none of you say anything because you don't know how to operate in the real world amongst real community to raise a child as a community. You're literally only up to one thing and one thing alone, which is finding your way into the spotlight. You ugly trash heap, Chloe. You really need to take a look at yourself. You look like trash. You look like a man dressed up like a woman. So does Courtney, and so does Kim. You look like men dressed up as women. Mona Van, same thing. You look like a man. Actually, Mona Van just looks like a man with a wig on. And you kissed that, Gary. Does that mean you're gay? I mean, technically we're married, but I mean, when I'm watching that, how could you be kissing a man? And I ain't a homophobe either. You want to understand that everything is situational. Everything is multidimensional. The situation is that Gary is a target for this democratic system. And they gave him a man who has a ding-a-ling to walk across the convention floor and then to promote trans while he says non-binary in one of his videos. So Gary Vaynerchuk is dating a man. And his name is Mona. Mona is a man. Mona Van is actually a man because her name isn't even Mona Van. It's something else. It's in the document records of the government. She just changed it because she's a man. She goes by pronouns she because she's a man. Mona Van is a man with fake titties. Those are fake titties. To tell you that she is that skinny because one, she doesn't eat, but two, because only a man with no female hormones has a body like that. Not only is she trying to destroy V-Friends, 42 million of you sitting there not saying two damn words. That's the craziest damn shit I ever seen in my damn fucking life. 42 million of you sitting there. I don't give a shit what side you're on. You're going to tell me that Mona Van is more valuable, Gary Vee is more valuable than your own ethics and morals, or the fact that your success doesn't matter. Gary's success matters more than your own success. Is that what you're fucking telling me? You want to understand that Gary Vaynerchuk is being forced into this bullshit, by the way. So you want to understand that whatever's happening with him is happening with you. And he is stopping your success because the government is controlling him and he's dating a man. And they made him kiss the lips of a man named Mona Van. Mona Van is a man. A man, you guys. Man. Mona Van is a man. Look at her. Look at her face. She is a man with a lot of makeup, with a squishy face, with a lot of Botox and fillers. Prancing around, who can barely walk in heels, with titties that are not her. She ain't got none. They're plastic, which makes her a man. And y'all fell for it. So go ahead and pose your erotica, your soft porn. It's only a matter of time before they start showing up completely nude, because she tucks her dick up to her asshole and then shows up in bikinis. That's how it works, folks. Mona Van is a man. Mona Van is a man pretending to be a female, and she's learned how to speak in a way that actually sounds like a man. She has no conviction in her voice at all. She's disgusting. She's horrible. And he literally touches all over her, but that's a man. I can't believe that you would stoop so low for your ambition. I mean, that's the craziest part. So keep on keeping on, folks. Content creation ain't no easy game. It's like a game of nasty people doing nasty shit. And none of y'all willing to stand up for your rights as a human. I just don't get it. I mean, I can't even understand dumbass Shu. He doesn't even realize what he's done to society. And he ain't even willing to switch the switch. I ain't even wondering if that's a woman. A woman acting like a man. It's crazy what y'all have done to people. Is that a woman? Is Shu a woman? Shu, are you a woman or are you a man? I mean, this is like really getting confusing. Gary, I think you're a man. I mean, I know I'm a girl. I'll show you my privates. Gary's seen my privates. I sent him to prove that I'm a woman. I sent him my private parts to take a look at. My gynecologist can confirm that my vagina looks just like a textbook vagina. The scientific version of what a female organ looks like, my vagina looks like that. I'm very proud of that. And I have witnesses, as in the form of my best friend who is a nurse, who I allowed for her to take a look down in there. And so she will attest to you, and she will go on record. And my gynecologist will as well. And even Gary Vaynerchuk will. And if I need to get a third, fourth party to confirm that I am a female, I will do that. I will not show you pictures, however, because those are not out on the internet. Those are frauds. If those are out on the internet, they're frauds. Anyway, it really feels good to get that off my chest. So I just really need to share that with y'all, that Mona Van's a man. And this world is coming to an end because you all will not wake up to the realities of what's going on here. And I'm a female and I'm a girl, and there's only two genders. There's a boy and there's a girl. And then content creators are psychotic and they are not educating anyone on anything. And then they are manipulators and their content is so dumb. I mean, some of my content I would even say is dumb. I would even say some of my content's dumb. I mean, me dancing around the living room. The only thing I hope for you is that you would feel entertained, that you would feel free, and that you might get creative ideas for yourself. I was like, and then remind you that the NCSS is coming up next week. That was a good video, wasn't it? That was a great idea. I love myself. I have, part of it is that I actually like to create the video and then to produce the video and then to put it out on the internet, and then nothing happens to it. I just like look at it, and then I like to watch it again, and then I like to remind myself how much fun I had watching the video. And that's kind of what you want for your person watching, is for them just to feel like uplifted, and then be like, I wonder if I could make a video like that. And then I would send you a video in conversation, and you would send me a video back. Although that's kind of weird because y'all are so fucking weird, I just can't. Like, you don't know how to have real conversations. It's like, what the fuck? That's why I need Gary to like wake the fuck up. Or Rye to wake the fuck up. Or even Rick to wake the fuck up. Whoever Rick is. Because you can have like real conversations with people if y'all were normal. But y'all weird as fuck. Y'all don't know how to be in a work environment. That's the craziest shit I ever seen in my damn fucking life, yo. It's like, damn. Anyway. I'm so handsome. That's what you say to a man. I'm beautiful. I told myself. I know you're handsome, honey. Gary, you're super handsome. I love him. He's so hot, y'all. See, I can't even say that about him with y'all acting like dumb cunt bitches. That man is mine. What part of that do you not fucking get? Gary Vaynerchuk, I own him. I own him. And he owns me, yo. And that's called marriage. Give me that ball and chain, yo. And I got other ones that I own too. But y'all get too complicated when it comes to that, so we don't discuss that. Anywho, content creation. That was deep, wasn't it? Make sure you produce content that's worthy of watching, and make sure you're not self-centered, psychotic, and sick. And you need to decide if you're going to be male or female. And most of you who are trying to transition are just crazy and psycho. You should be on this side listening to you speak. You're fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy.